So get ready.
Hello there. As you can tell, we got a companion here today. Probably hear every time I talk about anime or manga. Hi, Trunks. Anyway, this is a redo of one I originally done, but never put up. I should take it back. I did put it up, but I'm taking it down and putting it back up, where it's more or less, and that type of stuff. And so, plus a little bit easier handheld things. Use both hands. Not holding the camera in one hand anymore. So let's get on with it. Redo of one of the ones I've done before about anime that is overlooked, needs to be watched again, stuff like that. So first things first, let's start with 3x3 Eyes. It's a series from, it was originally a manga series from Japan, of course. No, duh. But it's still going on in Japan still. No. But it's nearing its ending phase for the manga, which is, the manga is on its second sequel series. But main part of the story is about this Cyanogen named Pai who's looking to become human. She goes to look for the son of this professor who found her alone in what was left of she used to live in with everyone else. But basically, the professor said, if you need anything, find my son, he'll help you. So Pai goes to Tokyo to go find his son, Yakumo. While there, stuff happens, and Yakumo finds out she's not quite human, supernatural, has a demon for a pet that killed him. And thanks to that, he is now a Wu to Pai, or basically an immortal servant, until she becomes human. Remember that one. The whole point is, this whole series is for her to become human. She has a split personality, which is more, how should I put, Earthwise, and knows a lot more than Pai does. Pai is basically like a 10-year-old child, almost, while her split personality is the person that has taken all the information from the centuries she's been alive for. So that's the gist of 3 Eyes. It's the anime was 7 episodes total, 4 for the first of a series, 3 for the second of a series. No, that's it. But hopefully with the series finally ending, we actually might get a true sequel. Well, not sequel, but redo of the anime, which I'm all for. Next up, Macross. Or, sorry, let me rephrase that. Super Dimensional Fortress Macross. Completely different than Robotech. Way different. Though. Macross originally came out in 1982, in Japan as a standalone series by itself. It was incorporated by an American company with 2 other anime series. That's the Southern Cross and Mesopeta, but we're talking about Macross only. So the creator of the series basically put it as this: it's a love triangle set to the backdrop of war. Gee, war. That's pretty much what we're living in all constantly nowadays anyway, but that's not the point. No, the series follows Hiroku. Hiroku, I hope I got his name right. Terrible name sometimes. No, and he basically becomes, best way to put it, embroiled in a war between the Zentradi alien race and the human race. Because the Zentradi are coming are trying to hunt down a spaceship which their slavers used against them. And they tried into Earth. And once on Earth, all hell breaks loose, pretty much. So, and pretty much the whole island the spaceship was set on gets transported into space past Jupiter. And the Zentradi are after them even out there. So, the series is a classic. It truly is. It's one of the series that actually helped people get into anime back in the 80s, early 80s. So, and it's held up to this day. Macross has held up to this day. Robotech is its own thing. Macross is its own thing also. But Macross isn't done yet. So it's had one prequel so far, Macross Zero. But it's had multiple sequels, including Macross Plus, Macross Frontier, are just two of them. Macross Frontier I'll probably do a review on later on, because the series is amazing. No. Okay, last but not least for this episode is Bubblegum Crisis, which originally came out in 1987 as OVAs in Japan. I'm going to say, it's not one of the ones that got people into anime. It's like one of the, what's best to put it, one of the central ones that everyone watches when they first start, or did when I got into anime. Well, a little bit after an anime, but yeah, you get the point. So, but anyway, the story of Bone Crisis centers around a group of females in power armors called Night Sabers, who basically go in, try to stop run amok androids called Boomers, who are made by this giant corporation called Genome, who came into Tokyo and basically took over almost everything after Tokyo was destroyed by an earthquake. And it's a great series. It has sequels to it, though, and one remake. The remake, stay away from. They tried to evangelionize the story. Did not work out. Stay away from it. The true sequel to Bubblegum Crisis is Bubblegum Crash. But there's also other spin-offs from it, like 80 Police Files, Parasite Dolls. There's another one. And so, and I'm pretty sure sooner or later there's going to be another sequel to Bubblegum Crisis. Hopefully they learned a lesson from Bubblegum Crisis 20, whatever it was, that's really bad. So, but I think they can handle that. And with that, this episode's over with. So please stay around. If you like what you saw, hit like, subscribe, and I'll be back again later. Till then.